Hello and welcome back my friends to Factorio. Between the last episode or session and this session I've actually done just a small little thing, and that's I finished this transport belt, kind of connected it to this section that we've already done last time, and this section here. Brilliant, okay. So we are actually mainly now waiting for this one. This is 84% done. It's gonna wait until that's done, then we can go for trains, and once we have trains we can go and acquire this oil section kind of thing. However, since we already have the resources for the oil production itself, I think we will do the oil setup at least already. However, in order to do that we need, first of all, a couple more gun turrets, so I'm gonna go with 5 more gun turrets and grab a bit of ammunition. Having some ammunition is good, and give me just a couple of grenades to feel safe. And then here, walls that we are actually here. Let's just make it like this. Give me a couple of walls here. And now the question is, should we go and make first... You know what, let's finish our defensive line first before we actually go into or continue expanding. So that means, and since we're already at, let's build for the radar. Okay, so that means I'm gonna go actually a bit further stray, kind of expanding this area here a bit more. Is that wall? Okay, yeah, it is wall. So you're in the way. So, and expanding just beyond this small wall. It's not really a forest, but this small tree line here, going to expand past this one and just encompass it into our base. There we go. Okay, so, and just a couple of tiles further, and here we go. This way we'll have a good defense against our western enemies, not allies, enemies as well. So here we have a big tree line. Going to fight our way through the wood. Probably going to kill all the, well, not probably, but definitely going to get rid of all the trees at some point in the future, but not now at least. Because at the moment the trees are helping us reducing the pollution, since trees obviously take in carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. So I'm just gonna eyeball this here more or less and hope that we're not missing any. And our turrets are fighting here. Let's have a look. There we go. This turret really is dealing very well with all those enemies. So yeah. Just gonna keep going here until we're at water. There we go. Now it's probably just a small piece of... There we go. Okay, that looks kind of weird, so I'm gonna do this contraption thingy here. That's just so that it's not that, like, it shouldn't look as if you could in theory go through. So now we've got here a wall. Brilliant, and our research is done perfect, and railways. Go. Actually we don't have gates, so this is also something I'm gonna go for right after railways. And next up, big electric poles is something we're gonna craft now. And now gonna place a couple of gun turrets. Gonna put smack down one here, one here. Wait, this is I think the same height, and I'm gonna like these three are more, well, not more or less, but are in range of each other, and that's exactly what I want them to be. And these two are just barely out of range, so these two get each 25 max, and you get 40, you get 20, you get 20. Well, that's actually too much. I'm gonna take a couple of these out here. So like that, brilliant. Now we have more or less the southern perimeter of the western wall done. Now a annoying part is gonna be like placing a turret somewhere in this mess. There we go, and you get, yeah, that's fine. And let's place one more turret somewhere here. Probably never gonna use these two, well, three with this one. These three turrets will probably never be engaged, frankly speaking, but let's have them just to be on the safe side, you know. And with that, we have soon prepared ourselves. Give me just a couple of lights, well, iron plates. Taking iron plates. Do we have some pipes? No. Oh, actually, yes, we did have underground pipes as well. Brilliant. And give me some steel. Give me a couple of these. Wait for it. There we go. Now give me a couple of lights. Give me a couple more of these. And instead of building all these bloody sticks, why not just be like taking all these sticks, and I can build a couple of that and build a few of these, something like that. Brilliant. Okay, good. We'll need more walls and more gun turrets, more ammunition, like this. Here we have walls. Like that. Seems reasonable. Okay, and just waiting for the research. 99. There we go. Brilliant. Now you can smack in railways. Question is, how much do you need of what? Oh, you need one stone and one each. So I guess the thing that really needs fast inserters are you. Okay, brilliant. Now build railways. We go and build, while research in the meantime, gates. Because then we're gonna smack down some gates here, and that means we will be doing the oil processing over here in this area. Gonna clear out here a couple of trees. Let's now just like that, and oil processing is one of the funkiest and funniest things of the game as well, like trains. To oil processing, like refineries. There we go. However, before we go and do oil, I just lost my car. Anyways, I'm too lazy to run across the entire base right now, so I'm gonna build a new car. Smack in some wood, and that's fine. I'm going. Because now we're gonna drive. And this turret is actually being engaged. Interesting. So where's our oil? It should be somewhere around here. There you go, so that's oil. Brilliant. Okay, that's a lot closer than I actually thought. Oh, whatever. That's good for us. Oh wait, things are being damaged. Whoa, 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 that's bad. How did they run past one of our walls? Emergency response team. And now we've got... Okay, and the car crashed. Brilliant. Okay, great. Now that's weird. How did these bastards get here? Definitely not along the lower perimeter. No way. No way. That's cheating. Okay, no. In that case, one car. Let me take the other car. Because why not? I'm gonna smack down this wall here. This way they are forced to run past the gun turret, at least that's the goal. And I'm gonna do that or improve upon this shortly. No, let's don't take any trees. Brilliant, I didn't even crash. That's a surprise, but that's a positive surprise. However, here we're gonna crash. Destroy a couple of trees, brilliant. And let's clear out all of better idea. Let's just use some grenades to blow up some trees. And that's good. Okay, brilliant. Now let's give me a couple of pump checks. You, ghost, you. There is no other oil further up. Brilliant, so now I can place one of these big poles somewhere around here and I encompass this entire contraption. And actually the way it is laid out right now looks more like the train is coming from the bottom. However, I want to have it at the top, even though that's not that big of a deal. Just have to turn a couple of you. Perfect. Now you can just take the 8 lights. Where's the wall? There we go. And this will be actually a very first small outpost, even though it is very small and not far away. It's a bit elongated, but whatever. Brilliant, we have gates, perfect. And next up, give me fluid wagons. All the things we need for trains. Apart from signals, signals are not that important at the moment since we're gonna use only one train for quite some time now. And we're out of walls. Give me like a couple of these and a couple of that. And that's under attack. You are killing already 100 kills, brilliant. Gonna wall. Wow, very good. Okay, we need more. Okay, I need one wall will be, that's my personal exit. And rails, there's nothing we've got yet. Then we're gonna have here some this, and give me a couple, well actually here we can use the regular old small pipes poles, since there's no point in trying to make these like anything but useful. Just for future proofing concept. Here we go. There we go, and probably gonna need that here. That's now just already built for the railway. Speaking of railway, we could build a couple of them. Let's just build 10 or something. Align them, give me one train station. Oh, we don't have any train stations yet. Well, in that case, gonna go for train station next. Okay, so that's the idea. Stupid tree. There we have rails. There you go, brilliant. Now, one here, one here, couple more, and time for turrets. One in this corner, one in the center, one in the lower corner, second one in the other lower corner, and go something like that. And let's take this turret and move it a bit to the center here. Okay, so now you get, wait, what's being damaged? Okay, where's my car? Yes, I know that we've just lost the goddamn bloody wall up there. These bitches just like to chew through that wall. By the way, I need more turrets. And we have ammunition. Brilliant. Well, in that case, we can just place a turret here. And repair this wall. And here I thought that we had good enough defense up here. Have to deal with those guys once we're done with all the other things. Well, with all the other things, I mean setting up the outposts over there. And our wall stack or transport belt is looking not brilliant, but acceptable at least. Oh, and whilst we are at it, actually, give us rails. And try not to crash. Yeah, so much so for this one. Or at least this time. Yeah, you cannot repair while you're inside the car. Otherwise you could repair the car while driving, that would be OP. I mean, we don't, yeah, that's not quite enough in terms of more than enough rails. It's very, very close. So light here, one light there, one light here, one good light there, one here, one right in between now. And there goes one light, here goes one light, something like that. And now we can connect pipes. Actually, I don't want to do that with so many regular pipes. Speaking of pipes, pipes into the quick bar, and underground pipes into the quick bar as well. Okay, so you be like, wee. Brilliant. And you be like that. You be like something like this. Okay, now we can take you two are connected. I'm gonna turn this one around anyways. You two are connected. You connected. Can make it like this, be like you and there we go, you're feeding into this one, you're going up, you go here, these pipes connected, fluid storage, and from here we can go to the train. Once the train's here, then you get one of these poles here. There we go. And if you keep your mouse button down, you can actually build at the maximum length of the wire. There we go, and now you can just take, there we go. Probably connect this one and that one some other way as well. But for the time being, let's place you here down, just for the time being. Do we have some blueprints? There you go, blueprints. No, there are no blueprints, okay. So that means we have to build everything ourselves. Okay, so pretty much up until here. And I'm gonna build here the first interesting contraption. And that's future-proofing. Just don't screw this one up this time. And of course here is a goddamn bloody canyon. Right. 8. Of course there has to be one, right? Okay, in that case, wait, let's gonna go a bit further and back. Okay, this is just literally just to make space between this one and here in order to copy that, because you can copy things so you can build things easier next time. Sometimes they are actually saved between different save games. There we go. That's a roundabout, more or less. And the idea of this roundabout is to have a parallel train running, parallel line running for the trains to go back. Now here we go, automated rail transport, that's for train stations. And how long do we still have time? Just 1 minute, brilliant. Around 1 minute. So the thing is, now I can take it down. I'm gonna finish this one and that's probably the end of the episode. Just there we go, and here we go, and that kind of seems wrong, I think. That's not symmetrical. I made somewhere a mistake, brilliant. Okay, let's try finishing it off first. the idea is, can you go from here directly? Give me a train. Haven't built one, even though the entire goal of that thing is to build trains and use trains. So you train, fuel, wood, thank you. No, you can not, but you can right now, right? Yes. And there's the timer. Gonna quickly finish this interesting contraption. So there's no in-between part here, like this small piece of rail. Or is it? Because now you can take it like from here, you can go where you can go like that. That's not an issue. But the issue is from this one. Like this. Okay, that's good. And now from here. Like this. Brilliant. Same thing here. And it still kind of looks not quite symmetrical. Okay, let's try this one out. Okay, you go in and be like, you're here, we want to go right. Okay, check. We're in the circle. Actually, let's just go. Okay, like this. Okay, weird that you just went automatically. Okay, in this direction, I want to go right again. That's working. You can go here. That was not my mistake. I want to press the wrong button. And if I go right now, is this? Does not look like. Come on, I'm gonna go. That is left. There we go. Too much. There we go. If I want to go now right as always, it works. Okay, and the last thing to God darn it. No. Okay, and the last thing to check. And can you go right? Now I have not pressed right, but maybe that was the mistake. And no, you cannot. Okay, so this is the last one that has an issue in it. And no, here. That's the thing. There we go. Now it's perfect. And that means here blueprint. Can just make it like this and copy the entire contraption. There we go. Kind of looks weird. I mean, this is definitely not on the same height as this one is. I think I've just moved this one by one tile. No, we don't need trains, thank you. These, I have to figure out why this is not. Okay, so anyways, that's for something I'm going to do in between two episodes. But that's how you do more or less blueprints, and then you can take them and place them down. And at a later stage, you don't even have to build them yourselves. But anyways, thanks very much for watching, and until next episode, Spaceship signing out.